Hello and welcome to week 6 of Sensors, Signals, and Solutions. I am Miss Oric and I'm going to be going over with you what to expect this week, touch upon a few topics, and give you some friendly reminders. So for this week, our learning objective and essential question or questions are: objective. Students will investigate recent and projected trends for sensors in an area of interest. So that basically means that you are going to continue working on your culminating project. Your area of interest is your project, and that is what you are currently working on. Your essential questions are: what is the concept of smart clothes, homes, appliances, and cities? How can sensor technology build or dismantle the idea of having smart products? And how can current sensor technology or developing technology be improved to provide solutions for a field? So basically, you're going to be thinking first about what the concept of smart clothing in homes and appliances and cities are. What is the concept? What is the idea? What is the purpose of having these types of things, okay? Using sensor technology. Moving to the next question, how can sensor technology build or dismantle the idea of having smart products? Is asking you, how does sensor technology make something better or make it not as effective? So that you need to think about as you move through the week and do your assignments. And then the last one is, how can current sensor technology or developing technology be improved to provide solutions for a field? So thinking about the different fields in medicine and the automotive field and NASA and all these different types of fields and companies that use sensor technology, how can what is used now be improved to even make things better for that field or that area of study? So that's what your questions focus on. So when we start out, we're going to look at smart homes. And basically, a smart home is a term used to define a home that has appliances, lighting, heating, air conditioning, TVs, computers, entertainment audio and video systems, security, and camera systems that are capable of communicating with one another and can be controlled remotely by a time schedule from any room in a home, as well as remotely from any location in the world by phone or internet. So a lot of you've already studied and done some slideshows on smart TVs, computers, and phones. So you already have a general background idea about what sensor technology can do for these types of appliances. But you're also going to learn more about appliances in the home and how sensor technology has evolved and makes these appliances more useful for the average person. The video that you're going to watch, Top 5 Smart Home Tech of 2018, is about 12 minutes in length. So it is a little bit lengthy, but it definitely has a lot of valuable information in there that you need to look at. After you look at that, you're going to move on to smart clothing. Smart clothing can monitor the wearer's physical condition. Smart shirts and bodysuits provide biometric data such as pulse rate, checking one's pulse or temperature, muscle stretches, the rhythm of your heart, how it beats, and physical movement. And then that data is transmitted via a Bluetooth to an app in real time. Smart clothing is also known as electronic textiles, smart garments, smart textiles, or smart fabrics. So these are all fabrics that enable some type of digital component, such as a battery and a light, and even tiny little chips or computers that are embedded inside the actual clothing. Okay, and so this is what makes up smart clothing and makes it something that is able to detect different features and senses throughout the body with the type of sensor technology, and then that data is transmitted into an app. So that video is rather short. But definitely you need to look at that and make sure that you spend the time looking at that. After that, you'll be ready to move into the course. So when you go into the course, and this is my teacher review, yours may look different, you'll see you'll have your discussion forum. So for this week, your discussion forum asks you to answer some questions after watching the YouTube video Top 5 Smart Home Tech of 2018. Your questions are, which devices featured in the video do you think are the most useful? And if you could own one, which one would you choose and why? So you want to think about whether the smart clothing would be an option or one of the appliances perhaps that you saw in the 12-minute video focusing on that interested you, and then explain why you would want to own that. Make sure that when you respond in a complete or incomplete sentences, I should say that, in several complete sentences. And to this point, up until this point, everyone has just been submitting written responses, which is fine. You do have that option, but keep in mind you also have the option to create a video, which would be interesting since we're more than halfway through the course and a lot of us haven't had the opportunity to really see one another and have that type of face-to-face interaction, which is difficult in an online course. So feel free to create a video. I think it would be fun to see some of you, your expressions and hear your voices. But of course, you do have that option. And then don't forget, after you post your response, to respond to 2 posts from 2 of your classmates. After you do your discussion forum, you're going to move on to your assignment, which is another part of your culminating project task. And your task for this week is to actually submit your rough draft. So this is not your final draft. This is not being, graded. It will be looked at, but I will be giving you feedback that I was not able to give you during our conference. I know some people were not able to attend the video conference due to time differences and scheduling, and that's fine. But we definitely need to make sure that we have the opportunity to work on the projects, submit the drafts to me so that I can give you additional feedback, especially if we haven't had the chance to talk in a video conference. So that is what your assignment is for this week. And that can be uploaded where you're able to, where it says to submit your project. And then after you do that, you have your exit card. Now your exit card this week is a Powtoon, which I think most of you will enjoy doing. So you're going to choose one of the smart topics discussed this week, the clothing, homes, or appliances that use sensor technology, and then you're going to address or explain how this technology affects the outcomes in that industry. So how it makes things better or enhances things for that industry. Now you must use the free version, not the pro, because the pro features are the paid version. And even though if you create your product using the pro features, when you go to share it, they will not be able to be shared or seen. So it's really important that you use the free version only to create your Powtoon. There's a tutorial if you need specific information on how to create one. But if you go to the home page and click on this link here, this page will open up. You will see where it says start now. You will click on that. And then you will put in your first, last name, an email address, password, and job title. You can just click other because you are a student, and then sign me up. They're a lot of fun. I think you'll enjoy doing it. I find that students always enjoy doing the Powtoons. So that will be your exit ticket for this week. Please keep in mind that if you have not submitted work and you still have some work that is outstanding from week 5, you need to get that in so that I can, excuse me, so that I can respond to you or get back to you as quickly as possible. Other than that, everyone has been doing a great job on their discussion posts, getting work in a timely manner. And I've really been enjoying reading your posts, especially between one another, asking ideas, sharing comments. You've all been very respectful of one another, which is great. We have a very good climate in our online class, which is very important, that everyone is very supportive and offers good suggestions and always has nice things to say to one another. So continue doing that and continue the great work that you're doing. We're about 3/4 of the way there. So we're getting towards the end. And now this is a really exciting part of the course where we get to really start getting into the culminating projects, and I start to get to see how they're coming along. And so I'm really looking forward to that. Naturally, if you have any questions or concerns, continue to feel free to reach out to me via email. I'm here to help you in any way that I can. And that's it. So have a great week 6. I look forward to seeing your work, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.